happy. Let me give my doggie her treats. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is April 27th, 2025. The time is now 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. As promised, good morning, Margie. As promised, a Sunday fun day live. Good morning, good morning. You found me. You found me, you found me. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Kathleen. Everybody got their coffee? I'm drinking mine out of my blessed mug. Hey, Margie, can you see this correctly or is it spelled backwards? I never know when I'm showing something to everybody. Is it the correct way forward? Just checking. Good morning, everyone. Chelsea goes through her treats like crazy. It's backwards. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes you guys can see something and sometimes it's the correct way. So kind of weird. That's okay. Hello, Ashley. Good morning. Hello, Karen. Welcome in, everybody. Boy, the light is really coming through that window this morning. How are you all? It's still pretty early here for me, but I'm sure some of you, it might even be noon already. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. I see some of the members popping in this morning. I'm hoping that the wind eases up. I need to be out in nature. And yesterday it was just so windy. I was trying to walk my dog and I was just getting blown around. So she got a shorter walk than normal. She's looking at me like, bitch, what are you talking about? Hello, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I have a new video that I uploaded on TikTok. I haven't uploaded it on YouTube yet. I should have done that, but it takes a little while to upload here, so I thought I would do it afterwards. So let me make a note to myself. It's about mediumship. Margie, do we need to send an email to the members letting them know tomorrow is members only live? Tomorrow will be members only. For those of you who want to know who members are, they have a little star next to their name. And they're monthly members. They get their own private lives. Oh, cloudy out there today. Interesting. So tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Pacific Standard Time, monthly members. You like my red glasses? Thank you. The turquoise reading glasses broke, and everyone loved those, and I have been looking for them everywhere. I mean, they were dollar store glasses that lasted like forever. Anyway, so good morning, good morning. My name is Pam Sears. I am a psychic medium. I do bring forward validating evidence from your loved ones who have crossed over. My goal is to do mediumship this morning. We will see what Spirit has in mind, okay? I'm going to make a couple of announcements. I'm going to clear the energy with my brass Tibet bowl, pull a couple of cards. And if you are watching this on replay, you will still get the benefit of the cards and the Tibet bowl, okay? If you go to my About Me on here, you will find my link tree. Click on the link tree. All my social platforms are there. In fact, I'll talk to Margie about it, but I am wanting to do my first live on Substack. So for those of you who are on Substack or not, it's an app. You can download it, find me on there. That is my newest place. I've been putting some videos up there, but I haven't gone live yet. So I'm trying to still figure out how to work around Substack. It's kind of a new place. So anyway, I really want to go on there. Okay. All right. So I haven't seen anybody. There we go. There we go. I thought, do I have to toggle my messages again? So as far as members, they get extra card pulls. They get extra card pulls during public lives. They get their own private live, which tomorrow night will be members only. And every other month, one of my members will win a free mediumship. So one of my members, and she was also a mod, just got her free mediumship session. So maybe she'll share about that if she hops on. So yeah, go to my link tree. There is also a link called Code Purple. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, called Code Purple. If you're having a mental health crisis, you're looking for resources for you, for someone else, go to the Code Purple link. There are 195 countries. Go find your country. There is contact and resources. Don't suffer in silence. You are not alone. I know it's not easy to navigate on Substack, but I'm learning, and you can join it for free. You can follow me for free. I wanted to have another platform because we really don't know what's going to happen with the TikTok. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. A couple other announcements. Let's see. I will be going live again here on Wednesday. I've been trying to do a couple of times a week. Normally it's Mondays and Wednesdays. Tomorrow we're going to do our monthly members only live. Okay. All right. Real quick. I got to talk about my books because I'm an author of 3 books. So Whispers of the White Dove, all 3 are on Amazon. That's my inspirational poetry. Heart of the White Dove is, I was a hospice worker for 9 years. So there's some hospice stories. There's the cancer journey. There are some channeled spiritual short stories and a few poems. And one that I'm exceptionally proud of is my very first children's book, No No Nap. I wrote it for my very own grandson, Xander. So this is backwards too. Is that correct? I have to figure out how I thought maybe you guys were seeing it forward. My grandson, Xander, gets to meet his spirit guides. I'm very proud of this book. He's in timeout because he threw a temper tantrum. It is backwards. Okay. And he gets put into timeout. In timeout, his very own spirit guides show up to help him understand why naps are important. Good morning. And how to say sorry to mom and dad. And I dedicated the back of the book to parents so that parents can understand our little ones see, hear, and know spirit. Okay. They are all 3 on Amazon. All 3 got 5-star review from Reader's Favorite. Before I clear the energy, I want to let everyone know that I always set my intent before I go live. I always call upon the universal healing energy to flood the live. All you have to do is claim it. I claim it. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you are new here, let me know how you found me. Were you just scrolling through YouTube? Were you on some of my other social media? And there's Katie Bugs. Hello, Katie. I told Katie the other day, my niece, I call her Katie Bug, so I've been calling her Katie Bug. All right. Oh, forgot. Thank you, guys. I'm always forgetting. I just mailed out 2 decks of these. These are my very own Heart Rock cards. I get messages through Heart Rocks in nature. So I took some of my favorite Heart Rocks, the messages that I heard, turned them into a Heart Rock deck. So the only way to get those is to email me. They're on my website, but you don't order it on my website. We never really did that part. You just email me directly. Excuse me, my coffee also. If you are looking for a session, a private session, email me direct, pam@pamsears.com, and I will get back to you with details and information. Okay? All right, so here we go. But go check out all 3 of my books on Amazon and you can read the reviews, okay? Here is my brass Tibet bowl. You may feel this somewhere in the body. You may not, okay? Some people do, some people don't, and that's okay. I want to know where everyone is from also. I am in northern Arizona until the universe sends me someplace else. Here we go, everybody. Then I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards for everybody. If you're watching this on replay, this is still going to help, okay? As well as the collective cards. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. How was that? Let me pull a couple of collective cards, huh? I came on early this morning so that my moderators could have their Sunday and go and enjoy. And Colorado, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Oracle of the Fairies is the first card. If these 2 cards don't resonate with you, then don't take them, okay? Here's the first card. Second card from the Sacred Forest Oracle. I wasn't expecting it to be cloudy today. Kind of weird, but the sun was shining bright, and then all of a sudden I looked out and the clouds moved in. Second card. Stargazing. What an interesting card. What an interesting card. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Interesting. You know, I go out in nature and I get away from my mind, and that's when I'm open to downloads and answers and my guides. Stargazing, what a neat idea. I like that. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Second one, prosperity, bee spirit. It is so interesting. Oop, and it matches my orange. My little guy got, my oldest grandson got bit by a bee for the very first time yesterday, but bee is also about prosperity. Bee spirit. It's all about prosperity. It's all about prosperity. And it doesn't always mean money. Doesn't always mean money. But oh, look at that. Matches I'm wearing my favorite color. So whenever you see, you're surrounded by bees. One time I came home and I opened the front door and I heard this horrendous noise, and I went out there and there were all these bees on my front porch trying to find, the queen bee was inside where the irrigation thing was, and they all just swooped in there, and I'm like, what the hey? Anyway, from my reading, I found you. Did I give you a reading, Tammy? Y'all have to understand something. As a psychic medium, we have amnesia. When we give someone a reading, we're done, we disconnect, we have amnesia in regards to that, which is always a good thing. I don't want to have to hang on to all that. It's not for me, it's for y'all. In fact, the new video I need to upload talks about that. Somebody kept saying, oh my God, your loved ones hang around me all the time. No, they don't. There's no reason. Okay. Oh, so I was spot on for you, Tammy. Well, thank you. Was it on here or was it a private reading? All right, so we have pulled the collective cards. We have cleared the energy. Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to do a mediumship demonstration. Thank you, Tammy. So, and I want to remind everybody, I'm going to do a mediumship demonstration, but you must be 18 or over to be in here. You must be 18 or over to be in here and to receive a reading. Okay? So if you're not 18, I'm going to ask you to please exit out. Interesting. And if you've had a reading from me in the last 3 months, do not comment, okay? This is what's going to happen. I am not choosing anybody. Spirit will illuminate somebody's name to me, okay? Spirit will illuminate somebody's name to me. That's how I know. And this is just a little mini demonstration. It is not a full-blown reading, okay? I never charge on any of my lives. I made a promise to God that I would give back in service, okay? Please do not ask for a reading because that's not how it works in here. You're all welcome. This is always up to Spirit who gets illuminated. So this is what we're going to do. Don't put any personal details in the chat. First of all, scammers are watching. Also, I don't need any personal details and I don't want any personal details. Okay. I am to give to you, not the other way around. Okay. So right now what I'm asking is just put the relationship of who you want to connect with. We will see who gets illuminated. Okay. Let's see who gets illuminated. And we'll do a little mini demonstration of what mediumship is. And welcome in all the new people. And I would say if you've had a session within 3 months, private or otherwise, do not comment, okay? Just keep typing. And once someone is selected, I'm going to ask everyone else to hold their comments, okay? Because I will just be communicating with that person. Yeah, okay. Please just put one relationship. It gets to be a little bit confusing here, okay? Because I'm waiting to see, like some people have, like people are switching around and putting other relationships in. Just put one relationship in, okay? All right, I just want to clear the energy a little bit. You're all kind of bouncing around and giving me different relationships. So everybody wants to hear from somebody, but I'm just asking everyone, please, I'm tuning in. Please just put one relationship. Don't be throwing everyone out there. That way I can tune in better, please. Yeah, Tammy, I think if we had, I don't know how long ago the private session was, but if it was within the 6 months for you, yeah, you don't want to comment. Just waiting to see. Okay, we're going to go. Thank you. Lynn, Lynn. Lynn. I think Lynn Kagan. Everybody, Lynn has been illuminated to me, so please, everyone else, hold your comments. You may be getting postcards from your own loved ones. Many times your own loved ones will pop into the session that I'm going to be doing for Lynn and give you a shout out, a hello, a hi. Lynn, in all caps, please write down consent and validate that you are 18 or over. And thank you all for holding your comments. When I'm done here, I will be pulling cards by age groups, okay? So you'll get another opportunity for cards. Okay, Lynn, now you said, if I recall, I thought I saw sister, but I want to let you know, now it doesn't always mean sister's going to come through. In fact, I feel a mom energy, Lynn. Now this could be mom, grandmother, or an aunt. So I want to ask you right now, who would be on the other side that would be that type of energy? Mom, grandmother, or an aunt? Doesn't mean that they're not going to bring your sister through, but right now, I'm a mom energy. A grandmother or an aunt. Okay, who's the S name? S like Sam. Thank you all for holding your comments. There's an S. Now, the S, like Sam, could be on the other side, could be someone on earth connected to you, to possibly your sister, this grandmother, or an aunt. And I want to go right into number 7. There is a number 7. That's why I always say could be on earth, could be on the other side. There's an S. And then there's a number 7. And upper body here. Could be my grandma. She was called Sis. I'll take that. If that was what she was called. Okay. So this could be grandma. There's a number 7. Who passed from something here in this area? This could be lungs. This could be heart. This could be something up in this upper area. So the number 7 that I wrote down could be the 7th of a month, somebody's birthday, anniversary, crossing over. Somebody might have been gone 7 months, 7 years, or there is something about the month of July. Your grandma passed from a heart attack. Okay, so we're validating right now this is grandma. Okay? Now, there's also the 7. So let me know how that. Okay, interesting. Okay. So the 7th, somebody might have been 7 when somebody passed. Somebody's just now turning 7. I'm going to go jump right into the next one. Also the number 14. Now, people say, this is who I want to connect with. I believe grandma's going to she's going to work on bringing your sister through. Went to visit the year I graduated in July that year. Lynn, can you, I'm not sure what you're saying there. This would be a very important date, a very important date. Something about July. Now, if there's something significant about that visit, I would take that. Normally, it's somebody's birthday, anniversary, crossing over. Also, somebody passed suddenly and quickly. She lived in Florida. I live here in Pennsylvania. This was your grandmother? You know, it doesn't, I'm going to say no because I don't want to make something fit. There's something else about the number 7 or the month of July. Somebody could have had 7 kids. Write that down, okay? So who passed suddenly? I know grandma had a heart attack. There's somebody else that passed quickly. Someone passed quickly and suddenly. Besides grandma, we know she had a heart attack. Please hold your comments, please. I'm right in the middle of a little demonstration. Please and thank you. So write down the number 7 or July, Lynn. That may be what she's talking about. I don't know. But there's somebody else that passed quickly, suddenly. This could have been a tragic accident. This could have been anything that happened. Boom. On the other side with grandma. Okay. And let me know who that might be. And also the number 14. My sister had a stroke before she passed. Okay. So was that when she had the stroke, did she pass fairly quickly? Because this is definitely something not expected. So I think maybe grandma's bringing your sister through, okay? Thank you. What's the number 14? The 14th of a month is somebody's birthday, anniversary, crossing over. Somebody was 14 when somebody passed. Somebody's been gone 14 years, 14 months, or the 14th of a month is significant. So I think she was brain dead and passed in hospice. Okay. Okay. Grandma's bringing sister through. Okay. Because it happened fairly fast. Is that correct? That's what I'm hearing. Y'all, the answers get delayed. So thank you for being patient here. I don't know why they get delayed. What is the number 14? My sister passed away December the 14th. All right. So grandma, this is definitely sister now. Grandma showed up and brought sister in. That happens a lot, even though initially it's not the person you asked for. Someone else popped in and is bringing sister. Okay. Thank you for that validation. Who's the C name? Who is the C name? The C name, not your last name. This is somebody's first name, starts with a C, either on earth living or someone who has passed. Ooh, BR too. There's a C name and a BR name. If you aren't sure of the C name, write it down because this is now coming from sister. All right. Grandma stepped aside. This is sister coming through. That's okay. The C, and then there's a BR name. Brady, Brandon. Now, these could also be pets. I'm just letting you know. Sometimes they will talk about pets. And I also have the number 2 or the month of February. She's given me the information pretty fast. These names could even be friends of the family or friend. Your great aunt Cy, C-Y. Okay, thank you. So sister's giving information. I'm assuming your great aunt is on the other side. Goodness. Sorry, guys. And the BR name could be a friend of the family, could be a friend of your sister's. And the number 2 or the month of February. The number 2 or now I'm getting the hiccups. Oh no. The number 2 or the month of February. Somebody's been gone 2 years, 2 months. Somebody might have been 2 when somebody passed. There could be 2 kids. If somebody had 2 kids, and if it's not February, then it is then the number 2. So think about who might have had 2 kids as well. Okay. Write that down. I don't know if the 2 is connected to the BR name. So the BR name could also go way back. Okay. You figured out the aunt, and some of these things can get validated later. Sorry, guys, I have the hiccups. There is, you have 2 adult kids. Okay, thank you. Sister's giving me that information. M.A. name, Marcia, Mary, Margaret, Marvin. There's an M.A. name. Oh, I'm going back to also the BR name. Thank you for that reminder. Sometimes when I see the BR, it could also be Barbara because of the B and the R. Sometimes they give me those initials for Barbara. So I want to go back to say that really quick. But the MA name, hiccups. And I'm going to be pulling cards by age groups in just a moment, okay? My grandma was Mary on your dad's side. Okay, these are just information that is coming through, and grandma may also, I'm sorry, grandma may also be still giving us information because she's there with your sister, or this is coming from your sister. Is there someone that volunteered at a school, was a teacher, worked at a school, lived right across the street from a school? I'm being shown a school. Or somebody's going to school right now, like college. And these are just little bits and pieces so that you know. All right, so write that down. Somebody may be thinking about going to school, going back to school. Sister is giving me this information. So this could be a friend of hers, was a teacher. This could be somebody in the family that is thinking about going back to school because they know everything on the other side. Write that down. Somebody could have even volunteered at a school or was a bus driver at a school. Write that down. Interesting. Okay. There is something about the end of November. Interesting. They didn't give me a date. Your sister saying the end of November. So that could have been somebody's birthday, anniversary, crossing over time, something about the end of November. Also, thank you. Also, there's something about a field of, it looks like sunflowers. A field of sunflowers, daisies, very bright yellow. Is there somebody who was the gardener in the family? My other grandmother's birthday was in November. Okay, thank you. So who's the gardener? What is it about sunflowers or daisies? They look more like sunflowers, and I can see it clear across the field. So even if some of these things your sister didn't know on Earth, she knows now on the other side, okay? Excuse me. And if there's not a gardener or somebody in the family, there's a connection to sunflowers or the daisies. Your sister loved the flowers. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge field of them, a huge field. Okay. There's also purple. Whose favorite color is purple? Whose favorite color was purple? And both of your grandfathers had gardens. Okay, so that's double validation. Your sister's favorite color is purple. Okay. So these are information just coming through. There's an Eagles song that your sister has given me as a message for you really quickly. And it is the Eagles song, Take It Easy. Take it easy. There's some message for you there. I think that's part of standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. If you need to, go read the lyrics, listen to the song. It could be the message to you of like, take it easy. Take it easy. Let me see if she has a final little message. She's showing me several cups of coffee. Who's the big coffee drinker? Who's the big coffee drinker? Sorry, guys. Hardly ever get hiccups. Lots and lots of cups of coffee. Who was the coffee drinker? You used to drink a lot of coffee. Okay, so that's just a quick message from your sister. Real quick, so were you the one with her at the very, very end? She's showing me a female sitting right there. Let me see what she has to say. I'm almost done, but she's talking about like somebody kind of felt like your mom was. Okay. So I think something. She keeps saying, I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. So there's like a thank you to your mom. Can you please let her know that, Lynn? I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. And that seemed to be very important for her at the time. So, Lynn, I know this is just a mini demonstration. I want to thank your grandma, who then eventually did bring your sister through these darn hiccups. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. I put the Christmas tree up the day she passed. Oh, big hugs to you, Lynn. I hope this brought you some comfort. I hope it helped you. For some reason, Grandma wanted to show up first quickly to say hello. Now, this will always be on my YouTube, so if there's some family members that want to listen to it, okay? Everybody give Lynn some love. And comments are now back to being open. You're welcome. And some of you may have gotten postcards from that. Some of your loved ones may have popped into the energy field and said hello, hi, or bye. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull 4 cards right now. And then we're going to pull extra cards for members. Okay? Because members get extra card pulls. All right. Good morning. Hey, hello, Jess. Hello. How are you? Hey, Penny's in the house. Did you guys pop in maybe while excuse me, I got the hiccups. Did you guys pop in while I was giving that little session? I want to remind everybody, it's easier when I say, what relationship are you hoping to talk with? Just give one relationship, and then you guys kind of bounce around and go, oh, and then I want this and this. It's always easier to tune in. I just gave a session, Rebecca. These are all guided by spirit. Somebody will be illuminated to me, okay? And that's how it works. So members are going to get a card. Oh, I was going to ask Penny, are you in Prescott? I didn't go see JD last night. I mean, I saw it the last minute. I'm avoiding crowds, so I did not go. And you must be 18 or over to be in here. All right. If you are 18 to 30, this is your card. Now, if you connect to, yeah, most of the whole family's coming in anyway. Yeah. Take a deep breath and it gets rid of the hiccups. If you connect to another card that is not your age group, take it. I've connected to all 4 before, okay? See if I can get rid of these hiccups. You're homing there. And, you know, besides not being around those kind of crowds, they had the bike race. That's a big bike race. No, it was, you know, I know Robin asked me to go, and there was a big bet on the square, and I'm like, nope, I'm being really good and proud of myself. All right, if you are 18 to 30, you think you're going to scare me. 18 to 30, here we go. Defeat doubt. Defeat doubt. Rout the critic in the dark. Rout that critic in the dark. Defeat that doubt. Kick it to the curb. Get rid of that doubt. 31 to 50. Here we go. And Margie, if I forget, remind me, I need to upload that video to YouTube. The one about what I know as a psychic medium. Okay. 31 to 50. 31. Now, hang on a minute. Gosh, dang those people. They just let their dogs off leash. Look at that. They let their dogs off leash. And I'm like, that makes me so mad. I mean, my dog is not out there yet, but. All right, let go of the past. Let go of the past. Move forward with confidence. Let it go. Whatever has happened, whatever is said or done, let it go and move forward with confidence. It's sort of like that defeat doubt. Okay. I mean, I walk my dog and I watch out there, and there's people in the park take their dogs off leash, and it's so annoying. Move forward with confidence. Yeah, the last two cards seem to work together. Okay. 51 to 70. Here we go. 51. They do go together. Let's see what the 51 to 70 is. Y'all, I am feeling so much better. I think I might try to do a quick little hike today. Not anything heavy duty. I got to be careful with things, but it's just sometimes when your blood count gets dropped, you don't have a lot of energy and stuff. But today I feel like I'm getting on the upward bound. Life is opportunity. 51 to 70. Life is opportunity. Live deeply centered in love. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is an opportunity. Every day is an opportunity. Okay? Every single day. All right. This last card. Hello, Ashley. And after this, we're going to pull cards for the members. We'll see if we're going to do another mediumship or not. Okay. So this is my age group. I am finally in this older age group, 71 all the way up to the oldest living person on earth, who is Sister Ina Cambaro Lucas. She's 116 years old from Brazil. Brazil. Here we go. Let's see what we got. So I don't know if Margie has a list on members or not. Focus your vision. Margie's got information right there about Sister Ina. Focus your vision. Be vigilant with your attention. And I do need, there's some computer work that I need to do. I've kind of just put some things off, like, yeah, I'll do that another day. And I'm like on my third day. So I will take this. Focus your vision. Be vigilant with your attention. Be vigilant. All right, Margie, we're going to pull cards for members. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jess and Margie. All right, who's first? Margie's got the list, okay? All right, Tracy is first. Here we go. You had to restart. Bless your heart, Margie. All right, Tracy, this is your card. And don't forget, tomorrow night is members only live. It is members only tomorrow night at 6. The wheel. The wheel. A change in circumstances, a new cycle. A change in circumstances, a new cycle. Okay. It is a great card. You've been getting some pretty good cards there, Tracy. Lara. Here we go, Lara. Exploration. Exploration. Openness to new experiences. Follow where curiosity leads. Follow where curiosity leads. Go and explore. Okay. Katie. Katie. You got the wheel. A change in circumstances and a new cycle. A change of circumstances and a new cycle. Pretty cool. Yep, guys, I didn't bring my water in. I only brought my coffee. It'll be all right. It'll be done here shortly. Kim, here we go. Kim. Whoa! That's not cool. Kim, your card fell on the floor. What is? Stillness. It flipped right on out onto the floor. Stillness. A period of rest and inactivity. Go within for the answers you seek. Go within for the answers you seek. Ashley. So uncool. I'm in a weird mood. Ashley. All right. Reflection. Echo, mirroring. Notice what is being reflected back to you. Notice what is being reflected back. It is time for some reflection for you, Ashley. All right, little Miss Diva Jess. Diva Jess. Here we go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Strength. Courage and fortitude, compassion and growth. Diva, this is you. You're a strong, badass bitch. Courage and fortitude, compassion and growth. Any more? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? All right, this one's for Margie. Mark. The moon. You are in a heightened sense of intuition. And we're in a new moon right now. We are in a new moon, time to set your intention. Okay. Heightened intuition and emotions, illusions, the subconscious. You're in a heightened sense. Our beautiful resistance is futile paid for some people for I believe it's a month membership. That was very kind. So Kathleen. All right, this one's for Kathleen. Margie's going to let you know, Catherine, how to become a member. So Kathleen, this card is for you. Vulnerability. Vulnerability, perceived weakness or powerlessness, fragile. Perceived weakness, powerlessness, or fragile. It's only perceived. You being vulnerable is not weak. Being vulnerable is not weak. Okay? I want you to remember that. Makes sense? And according to Margie, I need to pull one for me. So Margie probably has to leave in just a little bit. All right, so this one's for me. Ooh, I have the moon. I have a heightened sense of intuition and emotions. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. So for those of you, subscribing is free. All of my public YouTubes are free. I have a members only part of the channel. They get free extra card pulls when I go public live, and they get their own private lives. They every other month, one of my members will receive a free mediumship. So if you are on Android, there's a join button here. They say that if you are on iPhone, and that is $4.99 a month. I'm just saying. But if you have an iPhone, you have to use a computer, I believe. And we have the private email also. So what time do you need to leave, Margie? I'm thinking about doing one more quick demonstration of mediumship. You're curling your hair? Okay. So for those that are that have not had a session with me in the last few months, if you are interested in possibly getting, connected to a loved one, just put the one relationship, just make it simple. Put the relationship of who, now doesn't mean that person's going to pop in. As you saw with the last one, grandma came first and then sister came. Okay. Neither of you guys can type. So there, and you must be 18 or over to receive a session. Okay. And somebody's going to be illuminated to me. I don't choose, Spirit chooses. So if you are not 18, please do not comment. And you shouldn't be in here. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm going to do a quick little additional mediumship demonstration. The one relationship that you're looking to connect with. And sometimes people can be in here, but they don't, they just want to watch. They don't want to connect. And that's absolutely perfectly fine. Sometimes people watch me for a while and then I'll get an email saying, oh, I've been following you for a while. And just the reason I say if you've recently had one, I always tell my clients, you have to wait at least 6 months before connecting again, because you shouldn't be getting them back to back. Okay, there we go. Maureen. Hang on a minute. Maureen, I'm going to grab my water sitting around the corner. I like to see the word consent, and please validate. Okay. Please validate that you are 18 or over, and I will be right back. Whew. Okay, here we go. Well past 18. Okay. All right, Maureen, I do have a male energy here. I'm not quite sure. This would be, you must be, let's see, October. This male would be either brother, cousin, or a friend. All right. I was given the month of October as being significant, or the number 10. And if you're not 18, you shouldn't be in here. You must be 18 to be in here. So the month of October would be significant. Somebody's birthday, anniversary crossing over, or the 10th of a month would be somebody's birthday, anniversary crossing over. Somebody's been gone 10 years, 10 months. Thank you guys for holding your comments. And the answers get delayed. I don't know why that happens. So there's some significance. I'm trying to, we'll figure out who this male is. This was something that was, this was sudden, nothing at the moment. Write down October, somebody passed, somebody was born, somebody was married, somebody might have got diagnosed in October, or the 10th of a month is, and this could be somebody on Earth, Maureen, or on the other side with the October or the 10. Write that down. This is coming from the male energy. This was a tragic passing. Boom. Diagnosed that month. Okay. All right. Thank you for validating that. This was a tragic passing. Very tragic. Now, there could be somebody else that's with this male that also had it was very tragic. Okay. I'm also picking up the number 3. This could be the 3rd of a month. This could be somebody's gone 3 years, 3 months, or something about March. Yes. Okay, Maureen. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the diagnosis was, but I mean, this was just so tragic. Like, wow, how could this happen? I am getting a younger male, not teenager, I don't believe, older. But I could be wrong. It's still a young energy. And I'm also born in March. Okay, thank you. Are you talking about brother right now, Maureen? Because this is the energy that's coming through. Is there another brother? Is there another brother? Thank you for hiding that person. Another brother? Yes or no? Stepbrother died tragically. Oh, okay. Let me ask you this, Maureen. So your brother is on the other side with your stepbrother. Is that correct? Let me just make sure that I got that right. Because I kept hearing another brother, another brother. So do we have bio brother and step brother both on the other side? Give me a yes or a no. Possibly. Okay. 2 males. Okay, I'm just validating. All right. Let me ask you this. Who was diagnosed in October? Who was that male that was diagnosed in October? Because I do believe, because he's saying another brother, another brother. Brother. Okay. Okay. And let me just validate. Is this step brother or bio brother? I'm just asking because we have the 2 males. There's a Connie, Ronnie, Lonnie, Connie, Ronnie, Lonnie, Bonnie, bio brother. Okay. Okay, so bio brother and step brother, both on the other side. Thank you. Okay. Bonnie, Connie, Lonnie, Ronnie. It's that ONNIE name. Now, this could be connected to bio brother, step brother, could be connected, just to you on earth, somebody that's still living, but it has that ONNIE name. Is there also somebody that was in the Air Force? Air Force, military? So I'm going to give it as it pops up. Okay, sometimes when the answers get delayed, it just gets a little confusing. Your father was in the Air Force or / military. Okay. Can you connect to the Connie, Lonnie, Bonnie, Ronnie? It could also be a pet's name. If not, at least write down the ONNIE. There's also an R name. There's also who's the R name? Nothing with the Ani. That's okay. This could pop up later and you may be able to get that validated later. That happens. Who's the R name? Rich was your stepbrother. Okay, perfect. So we have the 2 brothers that are here. Let me see. I'm just waiting. So the information could be coming from stepbrother or it could be coming from your bio brother. Write those things down. Interesting. Is there someone from Indiana? I'm either hearing the state of Indiana or somebody might have been big into the Indy car races. Indiana or Indy car races. Thank you guys for holding your comments. You have family there. Okay. So brothers popping in, giving some validation into that. Who did not go to church? Who was not big on going to church? Oops. No church, no church. No church. Not a religious person. No church. Your brother. Okay, just another validation. And what is August to you, Maureen. What is August? Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Margie, if you have to go, I understand. I'm just going to finish this. The month of August or the number 8. So interesting that you've got both brothers coming through. Your parents' anniversary. Okay. Now, these are just little mini demonstrations. You have 2 brothers that popped in. The couple of things you couldn't take, just write that down. That'll probably pop up later as a validation. I want to thank the 2 brothers, the bio and the stepbrother. It was interesting because he kept saying, another brother, another brother. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. And I want to thank you for coming into the live. Comments are back to being open, everybody. And some of you may have gotten postcards from that. So everybody, I know my mods have things to do and places to go. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to connect again. We had the 2 mediumship demonstrations. Tomorrow night is going to be members only at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be back here with public on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here's a final card to focus on for the upcoming week. I'm tempted to hop on TikTok, but I know I may not have any mods available, so we'll see. Soulmates. Soulmates. Look at this. Love and unity, harmony. Make a choice with the heart. Make a choice with the heart. Now, you may encounter a new soulmate. That could be friends, pets. You might meet a new kindred spirit. Love and unity, harmony. Make a choice. Validation. Whatever you do, make a choice from the heart. Okay? Make a choice from the heart. I want to thank my beautiful Jess, my beautiful Margie. I want to thank all you beautiful people. I'm tempted to do a TikTok. I don't know yet. We'll see. I have to. Thank you. I'm going to have to charge my phone if I do. But anyway, have a beautiful rest of the Sunday. I am going to be uploading as soon as I'm done here. I'm uploading a video about what I know as a psychic medium, what is correct and what is not correct. So everybody remember this. Not only be kind to others, but include yourself in the kindness. Okay. And this will always be on my channel for you guys to rewatch. Okay. Thank you. Bye.